For the first time ever, there was a deleting a video. What what was it was just so totally unclear. The transmission still could be felt. This can transmit to itself. The stillness and the silence. The content was incomprehensible. Some people seem to have a knack for precision with language that uh, minimizes the nearly guaranteed likelihood of misunderstanding. And not even, I mean, I'm not even talking in the grand way, which is guaranteed, but I'm just talking with like the language itself and what it's the attempt of what it's attempting to represent. It's just seen more and more how the it's not in the words. That's not how it gets transmitted. It's amazing. And yet there's playing with right now there's playing with attempting to be more clear. When there is silence internally, which uh, it's not even complete silence. And there is the quantity of silence that there is now here. Possible, yes, safe. The silence doesn't and can't pick anything up or push anything away. And if thought arises, see, it's already not, I haven't even clarified the context. I can't, I don't know that I'm designed for this. Okay. There's gonna be trying again. This is actually very fun. This is very enjoyable. Uh, how how impossible and ridiculous it is. Okay, so let's see if I can just narrow it down to a moment. Okay, a moment of uh sitting, this body sitting amongst other bodies, and some other body, there are words coming out of that body. Okay. What seems to have happened in the past, and that there was no um, idea, no sense, no idea that it could be any other way then. What used to happen, sitting and somebody else talking, was that immediately there were thoughts about what was being said that seemed really important. Um, More important actually than what the other person was saying. More important in that it seemed or felt more true, more real. With that, um, lessened a great deal, with that being possible. There's not someone doing it. It's not being chosen. It's happening. Um, it's very obvious that that was never needed and created a lot of, there's a lot of extra, a lot of extra. Oh God, so much extra. This story about somebody else's words. And um, it was a pushing or a pulling. It was either acquiring data, connection, um, what was being acquired? Sense of security. So that's what would be sucked. It would be acquired seemingly, or there could be seeming protection, seeming pushing, which would be uh, skepticism, doubt, fear, mistrust, planning protection, planning a rebuttal, planning boundaries, planning um, researching or something to do later. And if there was nothing pushed or pulled on, I think it was seen as not important what was being said. So there used to be kind of almost like arrogantly and snarkily making fun of people who talked about the weather. The internet cut out for a sec. Yeah, they used to be making fun of somebody who, for instance, would like talk about the weather as if that was not significant or less significant than what? I don't know, but something. It's um, as if there was a hierarchy of importance and content. Because there, yeah, there's something that used to be gotten or known seemingly in someone talking. Um, but it wasn't gotten from them talking. It was gotten from the reaction in the mind here to them talking. Okay. So with that, seeming to be possible, I don't know other word to use, that isn't there or is there less? That commentary, it's obvious that that was never necessary and was an enormous, enormous chunk of the uncomfortableness in the body, the uncomfortableness and exhaustion in being around other people. Not even, I don't, that word people, being around other bodies, other energy bundles. Uh, and it wasn't even being around it was the energy bundle here being around other energy bundles. It's not even here. It doesn't even fit anymore. Energy bundle called Sarah being around energy bundles with other names. Uh, so I don't even know if that was, I don't, I lost the whole caboodle. I don't know if that was a full thought arc or whatever. Hmm. When uh, thought does arrive in that spaciousness where there's a lot less thought, that uh, well, there's a lot less of those thoughts that even when they do appear that seem compelling or meaningful. If for a moment it does appear to be compelling, the thought responds to the thought. Um, that itself is um, nothing's done with it. It's so noticeable, the discomfort in the body. I don't even know if that's what it is, the discomfort in the body. Something is so noticeable. I don't know what it is. It's discomfort, I guess. I'm not sure. Or just the thought itself. The believability, maybe that's what's noticeable. No, I don't even know if it's noticeable. Just the habit has changed. I think that's more accurate. The habit has changed. But that doesn't, can't go on for as long. And it's like two-sided. It's not for anyone or about anyone. And even with the, if there's a sense of for importance or meaning, it's obvious that that itself is not true. It's just an appearance. It just seems that way, but it isn't inherent to it seeming that way. It's seeming that way doesn't mean it's inherently that way. Uh, yep. Nope. Still terrible. Still terrible. Amazing. Hmm. Fun now to play around. Uh, yeah, and it also doesn't get quite as kind of kerfuffled when others are kind of on one, in their own thought spiral loop, sinkholes. The fuck? Like right now is happening is like, so there's, what was typically called a memory. And it's so obvious that there is no way to know if that actually happened. And now it's like very, very obvious that it's also, uh, what the mind is showing is also definitely not. So yeah, it's impossible to know if what the memory is referencing if something happened like that. And then what came next is, and it's also obvious that it's definitely not, if it even if something did happen, that the memory is referencing what the memory is portraying it as, that is definitely not accurate. It can't be, it's incapable. Oh, is the chronic incompleteness, the chronic no closure is the like is the certainty, the uncertainty is what's certain. And it's bottomless. Not bottomless is like, well, that too probably, and then it goes and goes and goes, but just open, open, uh airy. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Meow. Hi. You don't want pets, you just have food. Not sure. Not sure. Maybe we'll try playing again. Tried playing earlier and there weren't any takers. So in the previous recording that got erased, there was talking about an event, yeah, something that happened earlier this week, maybe. Um, and it's like the remnants of it, that in the laughter, in the humor, in the not seriousness, and in the ridiculous impossibility of a separate individual grasping and being smart about what this is, how just the impossibility of that, and how serious the endeavor seemed previously, how important it seemed. Ah, hmm.